Oh my god. That was terrifying. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. And the last couple episodes we've had a good bit of fun wandering around and kind of getting distracted, but I think at a certain point I should follow up on my obligations, and that is going to involve going and visiting the Noontiders where they live, right after I get distracted on a couple more misadventures. I mean, last time we drunkenly stumbled back here, and I've got to confirm what I saw, because I saw something really, really weird. God, what were those things? Some kind of mutant bats? Yeah, no, they're storing into the radius in the back of this bar. How are they doing that? Well, there's no artifacts to be gained. It doesn't seem to be dangerous to step forward right now. Oh my god, oh no, it's pulling me in, it's pulling me in, it's pulling me in! And I'm... Where am I? Oh my god, where am I? It teleported me! That's the blimp. That's the blimp. Okay, at least we're still on Earth. My god! Oh, and it's Stormy. I didn't know it was Stormy, but I guess it is. There's a flash drive here, too. Blueprint aramid lining. Okay, that actually helps us a lot. How convenient. Alright, couple of grenades, rad meds, bandages. I mean, even some forbidden tuna. Is that the only way to get up here? Where do we... We need to figure out where we are. There's a stash over... That's the plant. Okay. We're not too far. Tell you what, maybe we'll just use this opportunity to go visit the Noontiders base. Right after we get indoors. Yeah. Oh no, oh my god, ow. There's anomalies all around us. Okay, let's go. Can we perhaps get up there? There's a light here. Spinner artifact. Right beside a corpse. Phil Earl. Most Western sounding name we've heard yet. Something is out here with me, trying to hunt me down. God, that is the most abrupt whiplash I've ever experienced. One minute I'm just chilling in the bar, and the next I'm out here. Howdy. You're still here. You're not gonna let me chill with you, are you? Hey, how's it going? I think I won't. I think I'm better off taking my chances. Oh, at the detention center. I can get to the detention center. It's a bit of a walk. I love it when the weather is properly weather. Over there. Over there. We are starving, and it is storming, and I can feel the water seeping into my clothes from the wet branches and leaves. Yeah. Imagine if that opened the fence for me. I'd definitely take that as a sign. If an emission comes, this place has a basement, but we've already ridden one out upstairs, so that's alright. I mean, I know I talk about it all the time, but it's such a huge detail that when you're outside in a storm, it's an absolute cacophony of things happening all over, deafening wind and thunder and lightning. And then when you get inside, it all dims. Like, it's a physical sense of calm that you get. Of course, the conflict never ends in the zone, does it? Nothing in this little box. Maybe we should have a little something to eat. I didn't realize I was so low. I should have taken more cans. There's been a couple of the missions. Could there potentially be more artifacts down here? There are. Right there. Oop, thank you. Nope, nope. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Thank you. Yep. Ow. That hurt. But we got plasma. Oh, and I keep forgetting. One of these days, I'm going to actually find that sapphire. Barkeep probably thinks I'm dead. Yeah, but we're very close to our objectives. That's still going to have to wait a while. What do you do? You're cool looking. And you're the most valuable artifact we've found yet. Provides medium thermal protection. Maybe it could be worth holding on to? Defense contractors actively hunt for plasma artifacts on the mainland's black markets. I suppose it would be useful for that purpose. But I believe we've recently joined the ranks of people who don't want stuff like that to happen. Ah, what a beautiful day. It's always something when you can just kind of take in the atmosphere, and you know, I don't. Oh my God. Okay, screw you then. Screw you then. You know, I try to see the beautiful side of the zone, and you just ruin it all. Come on, come at me. That's right. Thank you guys and your X-ray laser vision. Actually, that's a good question. Would thermal sights work against these things? Also, have they once again fooled me into thinking they work in pairs? Because that's actually great. You took significantly less punishment than others, and granted, it looks like some of those shots were to your head. But since I've started playing, there have been some pretty substantial patches to this game, like really huge things. And I think one of them was that they made mutants less bullet spongy.
Shush. Loose lips catch slugs.
I don't think that's the saying. But anyway, I'll be sure to talk about where I saw you. Look at this, all the leaves falling from the trees, the distant objects, and the sun filtering through. I know I stopped to talk about the environments in every episode, but it's so true to the core of S.T.A.L.K.E.R that such a big part of this game is just being in it. Now, Scar encouraged me before going to the Noontiders base to go to a location where they last made contact. Maybe there's something here that can help us gain entry? Should be over on our right somewhere. Careful for the anomalies. Even still, from here we can do some reconnaissance, in that we can see that they are there. Hearing things out there. Great. You guys are just everywhere now, aren't you? Oh my god. The problem is that you guys like to duck. You guys like to duck under where I'm aiming. Or it's probably that you're crawling around on all fours, right? Oh my god, Boris, will you guys fight each other? No, I don't think so. Oh, I think we know what happened. Oh, I always stumble onto these things, don't I? There we go. Problem solving each other. That's what I like to see. Whew. Dinner and a show. Hang on. No, you're the dinner. Actually, you're pretty normal looking. Get down, you. You'll have your turn. That thing is still out there fighting, as are we, so I guess we've just kind of traded places a bit. Still, anything that's bad for you is good for me, right? Yep. Come on, maul that thing, yeah. There are two of them. At least two. No, there may be even more. And the more often they come over to me, the fewer of them there are. Wait, did you just kill one? Did you maybe just kill one? Alright, I'll play winner. Alright, I win. And now an anomaly has decided to join the mix. Well, that was one good hit. I've never known you to attack while I was stunned from the roar. My god, this thing is single-minded. Use this thing as a handy oh no, friendly fire. That's not good. But that's better. We are clearing the zone out one bloodsucker at a time. Man, given the huge nest of these things we got rid of in Call of Pripyat, how many can there be? Well, at least we know the source of the nest we found earlier. Now, let's learn of your fate, Tasha Ace. Oh man, I have run so low on my strategic reserve of shotgun shells. And so high on my reserve of skins to sell at the next trading post. Okay, take all of that. So many of you died with one bullet left. Oh, here's a corpse over here. In fact, they're a line. Objective says we're meant to be picking up the cargo they were trying to deliver. I guess we're like Amazon. We have the door code. PDA. A PDA belonged to a bandit who was undone by his own greed. He thought he'd earn some extra coupons for killing more Noontiders, but all he got was a bullet. Roosevelt wants mutant Sava taken care of. But all I see is Sava and a couple of shady guys in Noontide gear. So what? Let's take them out anyways. Some stalkers recognized mutant Sava from Pripyat. They left a trail of dead loners there. Why bother with the rest? All the Monolithians slaughtered folks left and right. We'll just tell the client to fork over the dough for the other two. Then we'll hit the commissary and celebrate. And there it is, cargo for Noontide. The best laid plans, huh? This container stores the cargo the Noontiders failed to bring back to their base. They might still be expecting it on Wild Island. No, even better. They're probably not still expecting it, which is gonna make us look all the sweeter when we show up with our hands open. Maybe we don't get too close to that. Doesn't look legal. Actually, speaking of dump sites, I just realized, yeah, there's a whole bus just in the swamp right there. Crazy to think that, like, every rusting piece of equipment out here tells a story, huh? I mean, how did these things come to be here? Well, anyways, it's looking like this is going to be our best land connection. Or something resembling a land connection. Let's just slide on down. So close. Surprised it hasn't been recovered. Don't like that. What? These things are everywhere. No wonder you guys don't come out here. Hey, can you maybe give me some backup while I'm coming in hot? Hey guys, need some help. Need some help, need some help, need some help. Oh my god. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. That was a good hit. Okay, gain altitude. Let's gain altitude. Ow. They're right behind me. Maybe we could lure them into here? Are they able to chase me? That's another question. Is it a death run every time? What an unfriendly place, but I suppose I could say that for just about everywhere I've entered. Hasn't deterred me before. Alright, let's learn what we're working with. God, I first tossed that bolt, I thought that noise was a consequence of tossing it in for some reason. Alright. Well, there's a stash. And it looks like more corpses below. I can't tell if there's anyone down there, though. Nice place they've got, though. They're really, really gearing us up, though. Call me foolish. Up. Yep, I was. Even more explosions. What's that to do with us? Oh god, could there be mines? Hang on. Let's try and stay on the path then. I don't know about this. Is that a controller? And snorks and all kinds of nasties. Well, that's better than the pikes they used to leave back in Shadow of Chernobyl, that's for sure. Oh god, rads. They have been very busy on this mutant killing. Look at these things face down, half buried in the mud. Somebody even got close.
You need a medic. What are you waiting for?
I came back alone without the cargo. Nope, I'm not going back.
Yeah, please. We've lost too many people already.
I just can't. I gave Strider my word. And a fucking stalker too. Here, of all places.
Well, I just solved your problems.
Wild Island is off limits to stalkers.
Even for this? Actually, no, let's play with our food first. We can get some information while we're at it.
Why don't you allow loners on the island?
Why should we? This place is ours.
What is this place anyway?
This is Noon's base. Our home. Visitors aren't welcome.
Even for a Scooby snack?
I brought some cargo. I believe it's yours.
It's not ours. It belongs to Professor Lodotchka. You can enter Wild Island and give it to him.
Stone, no! He's a stalker.
He's alone, brother. He's the one who should be afraid of us.
We'll see about that. And as for you, I believe I just did your job for you. You were a target named.
I hope you share my brother's fate, stalker.
So, which way? Also, what can we learn from the others here?
Hello.
It's funny, really. Sometimes I remember a word, but I don't have a clue what it means. I end up walking all over Wild Island asking if anybody knows it.
Interesting.
See you around.
We're made to fear these mysterious remnants of Monolith. We get in, it's just a bunch of regular guys. Actually, I would have gone in with a very different mindset had I not met those guys at the waste processing plant the other night. They certainly know how to provide an entrance.
You think he's hiding something? I'm just telling you to be on your guard. Quiet. We got a loner here.
Is there perhaps some unrest in the place?
Don't get any closer.
I don't know why they let you in, but you're not welcome here.
Okay. Well, given the size of this place, given how many there are, I don't want a repeat of the Varan situation. And honestly, I'm not really thinking I'm going to be hostile to them anyway. But if we have a look on our PDA, where are we being led? Up there. That looks like an old mobile lab. And look at that, some rail lines completely flooded. Okay, well, I'm guessing whoever we're looking for can be found up there. If we can figure out how to get up there. Hey, you guys know the way? I'm kind of amazed I'm being allowed to walk around in here unsupervised. I'm gonna guess it's up rather than down. But, given how little security there is indoors, who knows, maybe snooping is in our near future? I mean, you know me, I'm a big fan of snooping. Look at this place. Infrastructure turned living space. That's the cool thing, is that there's not really much you can do in the way of building in the zone. And so it's kind of like a hermit crab finding a shell in a lot of ways. Huh. Okay, well, I don't think this is where we're supposed to be going then. But I will happily indulge my curiosity. We can't. Dang it. Unless we can. Undang it? We can. Undang it. There's even some ammo. This overpressure stuff maybe we'll save for the tougher moments. Wow, I bonked my head so hard I saw subtitles. Yeah, let's just put all our weight on that. Let's trust this. Oof. If this is an alternate way and not the way I'm supposed to get up here, I am going to jump scare somebody. This is also collapsed. But there is a room up there. They're all watching from below like, why did we let this guy in? Or maybe they're just hoping that the cargo will remain intact when I fall. Sure, I'll use a dirty bandage from the ground. Ooh, I'm hungry, too. This gives a bit of a gremlin. You know, some of you have told me, and I have not read any farther in case I ever do clear Sky, that Scar is actually a remnant character from that game. And I think it's really cool. Like, we heard mention of S.T.A.L.K.E.R earlier, how he had been in contact with him, and I don't know, I do wonder if Skiff is kind of going to join the ranks of, like, legendary Stalker characters. I mean, he must, right? And I'm so happy with how well received this game has been. I knew it was going to have a rough launch, and so, I don't know, it's just cool to see the community stick with it. Because I'm having a tremendous amount of fun, and it's only getting better. I can kill the power. Not sure I want that to be my first impression, but I could do it. And I do deserve a reward. Alright, let's try downstairs then. I mean, all the cool kids are underground these days. This looks official.
The facility is off limit. Dugnes orders.
I'm looking for Strider.
The facility is closed on Dugnes orders.
Well, I guess you found the one job for you, considering you were born with that being the only thing you can say. Hey, Shell's PDA. Cooperation proposal. Chat from a missing PDA found at the Noontide base. Well, it's missing now that it's in my pocket. Zamir Thunder says, so what do you think? Shell says, we're all in agreement that stalking is a dangerous business. I thought you weren't afraid to remember your past. What's that got to do with anything? You just need some extra firepower. Exactly. You're gonna do what you're good at. And that means awakening your muscle memory. The rest will come back over time. Are you serious? Absolutely. That's what the scientists are saying. Alright, I'll give it some thought. Whole lot of open space. A whole lot of potential for stealing. Oh, I thought this was a bed. I thought we were being formally invited in that way. Well, I'll never turn down some free shotgun. Or AK. Still, I don't want to push my luck, even though the game does lampshade the fact that all this stuff is basically free. Dubney, your security is awful. Dubney's chat with Quiet. How are Bluish and Jumper holding up? What do you expect? They're fine. This is the place for them. Seriously. The two guys we rescued. Not a lot to make of that, though. Whoa. That whole facility up there is just the tip of the iceberg. Hang on, wait, I have to assert my dominance. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're working on an engine. Are you a technician? Because if so, you've got a nice little shop here.
Huh? Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Whoa, are you a stalker? Do the brothers know you're here?
They announced my arrival over the radio.
Really? Cool. Look, I've got a question. Is it true that there are no missions on the mainland?
That's right.
I've never seen emissions outside the zone.
So Richter wasn't lying to me. And they say Stalker's word can't be trusted, since they're constantly lying, even to their own kind. The emissions always make me feel kind of weird. Like I'm losing myself or something. Guess I should move to the mainland, huh? Too bad I can't leave the base.
Yeah, that's right. You guys are extremely disconnected. It's very cultish, even now.
So you're not allowed to leave Wild Island?
Nah, that's not it. Everybody here is free to leave or come back whenever they want. It's just that Strider asked me to stay here. He says it's too dangerous out there. I trust my brother.
And what do you think of this place?
I like it. I've got all kinds of tools, and this machine too. Professor Lodochka got it powered up for me. I wish my brothers would stop arguing all the time, though. And I wish there weren't so many emissions. But Strider says things are gonna get better.
Better how? Also, do you know where he is? I've got something for him.
I need to talk to Strider. Do you know where he is?
I don't know. Sorry. When I'm busy doing something, I get really focused on it.
I can see that. Ooh, what are you? Some kind of quartermaster?
Since you're here anyway, you got any anti-rad? I need a lot of it, and I need it right now. I'll trade you for it. The only thing I don't need here is an artifact. You can figure out what it does. Yes or no? Think quickly, it's urgent.
Sure thing.
I happen to have just the right amount with me.
I hope there's nothing wrong with it. When our doctor gets back, he'll check it out. What, you're gonna keep hanging around the island? Folks here won't like that one bit.
So, you got a problem with stalkers, do you?
I've only got one problem. We're short of everything, and I have no fucking clue where to find it. But I don't go into the zone. Anytime a Nooner walks out that gate, there's always some stalker who thinks that killing him is the right thing to do. Or at least, robbing him. Everybody wants revenge on Monolith, even though there's no Monolith anymore. Despite what certain people might say.
So, it's starting to seem like that idea, the idea that you are Monolith, is contested even within the organization. But you're short on stuff, I get stuff, maybe we can work something out. All I know is we've already made a pretty good transaction. You gave us a whole bunch of artifacts.
I need to talk to Strider.
He's got his hands full as it is. There was an explosion at the toxic waste storage facility. He went to deal with it. But you're not gonna just walk away, are you? No, of course not. Go talk to Dubny. He's Strider's right-hand man. You aren't getting into the storage facility until he says so.
Awesome. But honestly, that's good. The more ins we have, the better. The more people we meet. Who's moaning in agony over here? There's no moaning in this place. Wow, this place is huge. I mean, it's not the best place for a surgery. Also not the worst I've seen.
Get some rest. I'll stick around for a bit. They might need my assistance with the wounded from the warehouse. What's taking them so long?
With you guys, it's like the liquidation is continuing. They said that you clean up the zone. And right now you're dealing with an environmental disaster.
Oh, another patient.
Not really. Also, will you buy these? You will. Not necessary, though.
Try not to get sick. I can't do much for you.
What a great doctor. I mean, I believe you, but it's still a funny thing for you to say. Hello, mysterious candlelit figure at the end of the hallway.
I've got another headache.
Then stop going to his sermons every night. Get a good night's sleep for once.
As if we could catch any shut-eye here. It's ready to blow at any moment. Did you hear that loud bang earlier? Faust's right. You ought to listen to him, too.
If you want to sleep better, work harder, instead of listening to some headache-inducing gibberish.
Max Sleepy. I found my people.
Well, here you are. Speak up.
But we can't actually talk to you about any of this. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh my god. It's really difficult to get a hold of your leaders, but at least there's plenty to explore around your base. In we go. What am I walking in on?
You're the only one who could have done it, Faust. Got anything to say? Don't move. You knew Strider was gonna go alone.
He was not alone. I sent Foma with him.
Don't try to mess with my head.
This is your anger talking, brother. You seek enemies amongst your own kind, and yet there is a stranger in your midst.
What the fuck? A stalker?
Strider entrusted the security of this island to you. I will not get in your way.
This ain't over, brother. We let you in, but that don't mean I approve of it. What do you want from us?
I need to talk to Strider.
Forget it. He's busy dealing with a problem at the storage facility, alone, as usual. He told me to back off. It's too dangerous to get near the anomalies, he says. But you are a stalker, right? You wander into that crap every day, detector in hand, trading artifacts for HoC. Ever dealt with any anomalies emerging without an emission?
I'm afraid I did.
Alright, go ahead. I sure hope you ain't lying. And I don't regret trusting you.
Do you regret turning your back on that obvious movie villain?
That man that you were arguing with. Who is he?
Nobody. I thought you wanted to talk to Strider, so go talk to him.
Well, I guess that's the end of that line. Looks like whatever was gonna blow just blew. Great. Down. Up, up. Get up, get up, get up! Those guys are gone. Can I perhaps... Nope, can't break those open.
This is a bad omen, man. Real bad. Remember Richter?
Ah, come on.
He was a stalker too. The guy freaked me out, man. The way he used to wail, it still gives me goosebumps.
It's called singing. Stop whining, okay? I feel bad enough as it is.
God, how brainwashed are you?
I don't have time for this, loner.
Alright. Oh, there's a door right here, huh. Well, we took a bit of a roundabout path, but at least we learned a lot.
That's him.
I hope he ain't staying here long.
I hope your mask doesn't catch fire. So you're over there at the research outpost. Yeah, why don't we deal with that first? Why not? Perfect night for a walk, right? Here, maybe these toxic barrels can break our fall. Oh wow, we became over-encumbered. What did we all get? Shell. Common artifact found in electrical anomalies. Caution, risk of injury even under controlled laboratory conditions. Avoid inserting fingers between the discs. Hang on. No, we don't want that. Increases endurance, and battery also increases endurance. The high-frequency alternating current glowing within the battery does not cause burns upon contact. Still so much to discover. This is the kind of darkness where not much helps. If it weren't for the complement of guards out there, it would be like running up to the door in a storm and banging on it looking for shelter. We've got Strider subtitles. That's good, right? Now, where am I delivering this to? It never stops being weird seeing the same layout in each of these. Ladochka.
So you're the man everyone's talking about. Greetings, Stalker. I haven't seen your kind around here in a while.
I've got a package for you.
Oh, really? About time. Pleasant surprise for once.
Why the hell should I reinvent the bicycle to replace the car? None of the other methods have anywhere near the capacity I need.
I can't help but ask, why would a loner deliver my cargo? Are you running an errand for somebody, or...?
What's so important about this cargo?
What's so important about the cargo I brought?
Wild Island doesn't trade, doesn't wage war, doesn't steal. The question is, how do these wonderful people make a living here? They have me, and my experimental devices that convert chemicals into electricity to power the base. Their capacity is limited for now, but their potential is not. The package contains some rare parts I've been sorely lacking, and now you can understand why.
I just stumbled across it. I came to the island looking for Strider.
Everyone's looking for Strider. Everyone needs Strider's help. I wish someone would help him for a change, but that guy... you'll see what I mean. Strider's at the storage facility. We have an emergency, and he said not to let anybody in without Dubney's permission until the threat is eliminated. I guess you need to talk to Dubney then. Dubney is Strider's right-hand man, and he's mighty protective of Strider, so keep that in mind. My gut tells me you should look for him there. Good luck.
I'm just being sent back and forth today, but I'm getting paid left and right, so I can't really complain too much.
Hey, you! Hold on! Look, I'm sorry about what I said at the gate. I shouldn't have told Stone not to let you in. Thanks for delivering the cargo. It really means a lot to me.
Why is that package so important to you?
There were 3 of us who were supposed to deliver it. I was the only one who made it here. Strider says we're doing all of this for the sake of a better future, but I still feel like my brothers died in vain. Know what I mean? It's not just about the cargo. I just wish there was some kind of meaning to it all, you know? Not in the future, but right now.
Well, I have business to attend to. I gotta go.
I see. Thanks again, Stalker.
Honestly, I get the sentiment. At least the storm has stopped. Strider was in this warehouse that we're currently on top of. And I can hear those anomalies below. Yep. Yeah, so I can certainly see why this showing up in the middle of your place is a problem. Whoop, whoop. Nice save. Also, I love the arms of this suit. Question is, how am I getting in here?
Nobody told me about you. Come on in.
So that's how we do it.
How are they doing? Could be worse.
Seems like you're in a spot.
I am busy, loner. I'm trying to help my brothers. A loner, huh? I normally only treat my brothers, but since they let you in, I won't turn you away either. I'll do what I can with what I've got, but don't expect much. Supplies are running thin, and we are short on just about everything. If you've got anti-rat, I'm willing to buy it. We always need it. So, you need some patching up? Or do you want to take a look at my maps?
Okay, I don't need any healing from you. Maybe I can help you out with some anti-rad? Sure thing, why not? And it's really more charity, to be honest. You'll pay a good amount for those artifacts, actually. Of course, you absolutely do not want them, since they give off passive radiation. The suit does a decent job of protecting us.
Any mission is coming, brothers. Find shelter.
Maybe I'll head back for now. Does all this actually provide adequate protection? We should be low down enough, right? There's an explosive we can set off there. All these walls knocked down. Wish I knew what I was looking for. What is going on over there? Look, there's like dust moving in the air in waves. These things told us so much in the beginning, and they haven't told me anything in a while. Nothing. I really hope these pipes can protect me.
Find shelter, quick.
I'm trying. Okay, I think I would be having problems if the emission were able to hurt us here. There's a body. Who we cannot do anything with. The rads here are too intense. Dots ever present. We can crouch under these anomalies. Staying low seems to help. Although it may not be perfect. I mean, in here's better than out there. That's saying something, right?
A scanner. We'd better turn it off.
Agreed. Let's do it.
The question is how. You have no idea what this thing is, so how did it get set up? Yep. Seems like we have a lot of talking to do indeed. Deliberate act of sabotage, or just you guys poking around with it when you brought it in?
And this is...
a scanner. If you activate it with no artifact present, this is what happens.
Is it safe now?
Yeah. Unless whoever is responsible for this comes back to finish you off. That's what happened to me.
What else do I need to know?
I could say your men did this. Gonna want this then, right?
My attackers had a PDA like this one. Looks like some of your men are involved in this.
This is indeed a piece of Monolith technology. And I'll help you solve this puzzle. But first, you need to understand one thing. Noon is not Monolith. We've rejected our past. We do not use our old gear. We never attack our brothers, nor do we attack stalkers.
I really like this as an evolution on Call of Pripyat, which, by the way, I think I remember where I remember your name from. Were you the leader of the group of Monolith who had their memory wiped? The ones that we helped get, like, basically reintegrated into Stalker society. In any case, I like this idea that you're basically the misunderstood group with a dark past. I mean, that's the kind of reputation that doesn't wash off, even now.
Okay, so what does Noon want?
A future. A former Monolith thrall is unlikely to survive on its own. He can't just become a stalker and accept their way of life. I tried. Until I realized I just couldn't live the way everyone else in the zone does. And that's why I brought my brothers here and formed Noon. We have our own road to walk, Loner.
I'm not sure I fully understand you. So what do you think Monolith actually was?
A human shield. A crime against humanity. Those who wandered too close to the secrets hidden at the center of the zone ended up brainwashed. Stripped of their identity and will. This is how Monolith recruited its fighters. That control is gone now. But our memories never return. I spent a long time trying to learn more. And then I decided it was time to move on.
I understand. So what do we do now?
The force that used to control us guarded its tools jealously. There used to be a database that tracked every Monolithian PDA out there. Hopefully we can take advantage of what's left of it. Talk to Professor Lodechka. He'll know what to do. Report back to me once you're done. Right now, I need to help my men. I'll let my brothers know you're no longer a stranger on this island.
And there's our end. Is that euphoma? Yes.
Look at you, Strider. You could have gotten hit while you were pulling everybody else out.
Make sure they're going to be all right first.
You may be a leader, but you put your money where your mouth is. You're in the dirt with everyone else. Which means you're exactly what they need. And out we go. Okay, well, at least it's not going to take a long time to get back to the doctor. Oof.
It won't affect the functionality of your devices.
That's beside the... If something like that happened to me, I'd want to have a proper burial, at least.
There's always something negative with you.
Then give me something positive for once.
I'll give you something positive.
Oh, it's you. What can I do for you?
What do you know about the scanners?
The explosion at the storage facility was caused by a scanner. Do you know anything about them?
I never heard of anything like that back at Malachite. And news about scientific breakthroughs rarely makes it to this neck of the woods. I wonder what kind of scientific wonder blew our facility to Kingdom Come. Unfortunately, all I can do now is run diagnostics. Field testing is out of the question.
I need to trace a Monolith PDA.
Strider said there was a way to trace the source of commands being sent to a Monolith PDA. He told me to talk to you.
The local fawn is not enough for you? So now you're off to chase ghosts, huh? No one's used those things for a very long time. Or... crap. Strider's got enough problems as it is. Sure, it can be done, but you'll need an inductor, and they're not easy to come by. You're in luck, though. We brought one back from the WPS. We put it in a storage building not far from here.
Any PDA can be traced that way?
Only the Monolithian ones. They have their own comm system based on alternative waveguides. And by alternative, I mean anomalous. It's tech from the old Project X days. My knowledge of it is pretty superficial, and I only know as much as I do because Strider used to be interested in that stuff. But I do know how to use it. Hors and I even offered to adapt the station to our needs, but Strider wants nothing to do with anything Monolith related.
Understandable, but potentially standing in the way of our goals.
I'll go get the inductor you mentioned.
Once you have it, take it to Hors. He's even better than me at this kind of thing. He'll figure it out. I don't know what he did in his past life, but the boy's got a remarkable knack for technology. He'll have to learn to take care of Noon's equipment on his own. All right, Loner, you know what to do. Good luck.
Do you need some help?
What were you and Hors arguing about? Need a hand?
You've already helped me once, so I guess I can trust you. Yeah, there's something you can do. A Noontider named Kvashka went up on the roof and turned on the antenna for some reason. He was blasted by Psi radiation and turned into a zombie. They just left him there. You should get up there and shut the antenna down. And put the guy out of his misery. I can't bear to see him like that every day.
The zombie isn't bothering them?
The Noontiders don't seem too upset about the zombie.
They have a peculiar attitude about it. Maybe it's because they've all been reborn once already. But that thing on the roof... There's nothing of Kvashka left there. I hope my degrees are enough to convince you, at least.
Oh, I'll give him some degrees.
One zombie and a switch, and no one in Noontide is willing to do anything about it?
They can't go there. The Psi radiation is weak, but given their past, it's too much for them to handle. They could end up just like Kvashka. Strider sealed off the area and forbade them from going up there. Like that's gonna solve anything. I'd do it myself. I've shot zombies before. But what would the Noontiders think of me after that?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do about it.
When I detected the spike in Psi radiation, Strider had the main entrance to the roof blocked. But there's an old ladder.
Yeah, I know. I've already done it.
There's only one switch. You can't miss it. And please, help Kvashka. It's wrong to leave him like that out of some foolish hope.
Ooh. That blinded me. Well, I guess it'll make the climb a little easier.
Whatever. At least I'm still alive.
Good attitude. Happy birthday, if it is.
Hi there, Stalker. This is Hors. I see you're going up on a roof. Did the professor send you? Leave Kvashka alone. Please. If you want to help, just turn the antenna off. We used to be kinda like zombies ourselves. What if he can be saved too? We'll find a way. Just give us time. You should never give up hope.
Yeah, I figured there would be something like this, and honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, couldn't you run your experiments on others? If you haven't figured something out by now, maybe you never will? You weren't up here when I did this before. Let's go. I think I'm not gonna do it. If somebody can figure it out, maybe it's you. And I hate to say it, but I'm not looking to get on Strider's bad side. This we've already got. I think he might be a little bit bugged. I can feel his eyes on the back of my head. Surely there's better ways to handle this. Now that it's off, maybe you can bring him down, but it's... I don't know, I feel like maybe there is some way to reverse it. I mean, good point. You guys have been brought back from something like it, maybe even something worse. But does maybe justify keeping him around when we know what a miserable state it is? The worst part is now we have to come back to you and tell you that we didn't do it.
Oh, it's you. What can I do for you?
It's done. The antenna is off. I left Kvashka alone, though.
Well, thanks anyway. I won't ask you your reasons. Maybe the madness of this place is contagious. After all, I'm still here.
I just have to hope that it is possible in some way. And it's not even about this in particular, it's about all the other zombies I've seen wandering the wastes through all these games. Alright. Well, we can go get the inductor, but first, hang on. Let's see what we got. The bear detector. An improved first-generation artifact detector. Compared to Echo, it features a more user-friendly radar display and upgraded electronic components. I can't wait to try that new toy out. You know, we've actually been using the Echo detector for a surprisingly long time, where in previous games, the detectors were found on like practically every other corpse. Here, they're much more of a valuable tool. Actually, there's some anomalies just over here. Oh my god! And some very terrestrial threats. And some very anomalous anomalies. Ooh. And this one is picking something up. I'm having to unlearn some muscle memory. This feels really weird. Like, objectively, it's better. Like, actually knowing where something might be, but I'll be real, at first I thought, I don't like this. It'll fill to let us know when we're closer. Twister anomaly. Right there, yes! Goldfish. Hey, it's not much, but it's honest work, right? And it was a great, timely opportunity to test this thing out. Okay, that is gonna make things so much easier in the future. We're going to that facility over there, but PDA says there's a stash in this wreck. Well, rest in peace, fish. else is here? Much. Oh, that's no good. Oh, neither are you. You're no good either. Are we gonna have to get in the water? Oh, look at you! There's a little frog! And it's going beneath the waves. These things do not actually go anywhere. But it is just possible to skirt by. Wow, these shards are hanging in the air all over this thing. Interesting, isn't it, how anomalies of a type cluster together like this? I know there's no artifact, but at this point pressing 7 to bring out the bolt and the locator is pretty much second nature. Nothing through here, so we've got to use that ladder then. We really are an old-timey sailor, standing up here while a storm rolls in. Actually, the weather has been quite uniquely bad in this playthrough, I feel like, or in this episode. There we go, almost didn't notice you. Some buckshot, and some you, and some you, and some yoo-hoo. Could really use you for the rads. Okay, what is all this? Ooh, it connects back to the mainland. Not only that, but to a substantial area. I think we can have a look. I mean, hey, we're not on any kind of time limit, are we? Yep. I think this is one of those weird anomalies. Look at that, the bolt just hangs there before dropping. Okay, let's step around it then. Our boots may be muddy, but it's probably worth it to save our sanity. No. That's a weird one because I haven't observed any negative effects like health loss. But it's still unpleasant every time, especially if there's anything else going on. Are these windows that have been welded over? It's like some kind of deep-sea eel or something hiding in its hole. But we can't get through. There is a tunnel back there. And we're not going to be able to break through. I do like how there are slash marks appearing on the wood, though. Like a terrible place, but we can't actually enter. Have I mentioned that I absolutely love the urban exploration aspects of this game? Doesn't seem like we can climb up here either. It almost looks like some kind of fortification or a control tower. Rads. Does this go downward? Answer, once upon a time it may have, but it's nothing for us now. Huh. Somebody made camp up here. Imagine watching the sunset from a spot like this. Actually, I mean, that would increase their visibility, but it wouldn't be a bad spot to watch the Noontiders base from, would it? Is there a faster way down? Just might be. Maybe it's the vodka in my system making me willing to try that. Yep. It's always easier to find a fast way down than up. Nothing through here. God, look at the texture of this. I can just imagine running my hand along it as I walk. There it is. Still, I'm kind of surprised we haven't encountered any mutants, bandits, or anything yet. I've known this for a few episodes now, but I think this is the first time I'm thinking to mention it. Some of you have suggested that the upscaling could actually affect the way the mouse movement feels. Like that weird effect we're getting on the Hollow site right now, that could be part of it. Just what we were looking for. There's a trap. These tiled walls are giving me flashbacks to GM Crot. Oh, it wants me to sleep. That's why my character is getting tired. Okay, and as a result, we're probably not performing as well as we could. Here's a solution. I don't know what that was supposed to solve, but I did it. Ooh, even more. My fortune is turning. Okay, we should be very careful for even more traps. Ow. Anything of note? Can't use those documents. I'm sorry, I'm just loving walking in amid all this old tech. Really, it was very important at some point. Served some kind of science purpose. Ow! Yeah, no, disarming these doesn't work for some reason. That wasn't just like a weird fluke. Alright. I mean, the first one worked. Maybe there's some other solution to these? Somebody was messing around back here. A stash. And it's quite a lot of things, too. Thank you, don't mind if I do. Can't seem to find a key anywhere. And I think historically the ones where we could, there's been a yellow indicator. So I think we'll just move on from this for now. Oddly enough, this whole thing was entirely on this level. Meaning if we want to climb this, we'll need, well, probably the key. Probably the key. That's not going to happen right now. We have an objective, but I want to keep looking around here for some more. It's not just a new place, it's a new region. On the wall right here. Where does this lead? Straight down Down into the fog is where it leads. Where's the edge of the region? It will take us there. So let's do it. This forest is very orange. Not quite red, but certainly orange. A little different from the rest of what we've seen. It's a whole quarry. Look at this. In this game, I swear, every time you explore somewhere new, you'll have your whoa moment. Okay, there's gotta be something good down there, right? I mean, besides intense radiation. It's okay, we've got vodka. Well, that sucks. That's simply awful. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of them. Alright, yep, no. Maybe we can lead them through here. Alright, how do we do this? We don't have a lot of options. Nope, they're coming from behind too. Yeah, no, this place sucks. This is not a place of loot, this is a place of vengeance. Tell you what if we try to ride the rides? You guys come right this way. Choke on it. I don't know if that accomplished anything. Clearly not enough. Ugh. Things just keep working out for me, don't they? They're still coming. Alright, switch to the other type. We need more of these things dead right away. Anomalies everywhere. Let's hope some of them get caught up. Some of them got caught up. Down. Getting that timing right is near impossible. So we're better off doing it after you roll. I don't know how many we killed, but it's way less than we saw chasing us. I don't know if more of you are back there, but we're gonna have to head back anyway. I didn't mean to get this far off course. But in the zone, you never do. Zatan. That means there's going to be a lot of familiar places here, aren't there? I'm too rusty to recognize any of this by eye, but could it be? Okay, well, we've got some places to pay visits to in the future. It's not usual for this channel for a series to go on this long like this, but I feel like we'd be doing it an injustice to not really take our time. I'm not going to rush the story with this one. I'm just not going to do it. Even if I have to run, like, concurrent series, even if I have to take, like, occasional breaks from this, I will explore this for all it's worth. Because this is a truly great game. And that is a truly horrible location. Hang on, where's our... There we go. Well, we are more than willing to shoot up with whatever's available, huh? Looks like maybe we can see some sights. If we can just get up high. Also, does that indicate something useful? Huh. Alright, I'll play your game. If I'm able. God, Snork's in this area. It only makes sense that we'd see more old friends as we head to old areas, huh? You're really not dead? There we go. We burned through almost all of our shotgun. We've been looting it the entire time, come on. Ow. And that's it for you. Oh, there it is. I remember following that pipeline looking for a stash. But that's not our main concern right now. Wait, 2? This whole place is gonna be a puzzle, isn't it? So does that mean that there's a 1 somewhere? Let's take what we can get. Bread. And ammo. Not the kind I need, though. Oh, we can climb up these. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're starting to put this together. Yep. No, they'll expect us to do some platforming as well. Yep. Okay, there's a ladder back here. Now this is how you keep people from messing with your stuff. Make them look at what they need to do and decide it's not worth it. Of course, there are drawbacks to such a plan. You can also jump over here. And over here, if there's an easy way. Yep. Yep. And perhaps this will help us. Here's a good vantage point. And from here we can see that. Wait, does that say 8 or is that... Huh. Oh, well, we can probably see whatever we need to see from up here, right? And another stash. I could do this the safe way. I could, but I won't. A couple of grenades. And a whole lot of goodness. With all the painted stuff, I kind of think there's more to this. But... as a Call of Pripyat player, I am definitely thinking about where I might find shelter as it gets late. Oh, we have to go see, right? We have to go see. I've still got 20 minutes of record time left. And you know what? Actually, we spotted this village from above. Is that maybe the village with all the fire anomalies? If that's the case, maybe there could be some artifacts. Full? Great. No, this is blown. There we go. Yep, I'm here. Hey, you were hostile to me. There we are. It's not as quick and easy to identify bandits as it was before. And it makes me hesitate a lot. That's something you may have noticed, is that I will often hesitate to shoot somebody, or not shoot somebody when I have the chance, and it's because if they show any hesitation, I'm not sure if I'm about to do some friendly fire. Friendly being anyone who doesn't want to kill me on sight. It seems like everybody's pretty much playing DayZ at this point. I'm not sure this is the same village. Nor do I see anything I want inside. Ugh. Okay, here we go. I can even hear debris landing around me. There is something here. God, the sound that thing makes when it starts detecting makes me think I just stepped on a mine or something. This is the camp. Oh my god, this is the summer camp, and look, the paint is even more faded. Oh, this is so cool. There was a chimera hunt here called Pripyat. Not to mention some bandit action on numerous occasions. You know what? It's really not my problem. If anything, it just means two potential problems are keeping each other at bay. That's not good. Oh no, come on, come on, come on. I couldn't even see it. Can't see anything. Can't open the front door either. So you do your thing. Inside. We need to be outside. Go. Yeah, so this place sucks, but I'd rather get torn up by these needles than the other thing. I think this is going to be one of those situations where the artifact is inside the anomaly. Yep. Let's go. Whirlwind. What does it do? And more importantly, which one is it? Whirlwind. Common artifact found in gravitational anomalies. Combines both gaseous and solid particles in continuous motion. Improves our endurance and physical protection. If I put that on, how will our rads handle? I mean, we do have a decent suit now. Then again, last time we tried this, we were wearing a science suit. Also, did it even affect our colors somewhat? It is slowly, very slowly creeping up. It's something that we may wish to do in a firefight, but probably don't want to have it on us passively, at least not for the time being. Still, not a bad thing to have in the moment. Right now, I just want to find my way back to the road. Oh god, speaking of the road... the nostalgia is hitting me like a truck. Over there, that's the gas station. Which means that the earth beneath it is hollow. And it was not uninhabited last time I was here. God, no wonder I'm so over-encumbered. Look how many health packs I'm holding. Since I enacted my 20 at a time policy and sell the rest, I'm currently holding 37. about no? Oh my god. I'll be honest, I thought you did a lot more damage than you did because the effect was so scary. You just spawned right beside me. I saw that happen. Key. Needs a key, but this one's yellow, so maybe it's here? Guys? What just happened? Were we attacked by ghosts? Their bullets seemed to do hardly anything to us. They appeared out of nowhere and then they were just gone? I've never seen them lose interest that quickly. The AI in this game is actually usually pretty good about chasing you down. Look, there's gotta be a key somewhere, right? This isn't where I'd like to spend the night. Look at you. Are these maybe photos of the devs? Come on. I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's down in the trench. But that'll be something we worry about later. Something else has spotted me. The level to which I just do not have time for this. Get in. What happened to you? Did you hit a trap or something? I mean, that would explain the sign. These sounds I'm hearing actually have me mighty suspicious. I think I know what's gonna happen. I think I know what's gonna happen if I try and search you. You're not real, are you? No, it's another of these. You can't stop me from getting this loot, though. Mind-bending horrors notwithstanding, I've got ends to meet. What is going on the floor there? Well, let's see if there's any more. Doesn't look like it. We can open this from the other direction. Somebody left their stuff there and quickly found that they wanted nothing to do with this. Wrote off their equipment and just put up the sign on their way out. There's always a story being told in the zone. There's something else, the canyon over there, but it is far too dark to be dealing with that now. We'll follow this road to its end, and when it curves, we'll just keep walking right off of it. In the meantime, what happened to my vodka? Thank you. See? I'm losing weight and making my space more efficient. I'm seeing an anomaly up ahead. And it does hold an artifact for us. This one... It's not making life too difficult for us, I think. Where? Oh no. It's underground. I actually remember this place. It was one of my favorite spots to farm artifacts. Oh, stalker's gotta do what a stalker's gotta do. Yep. Ow. My, has this place received a visual upgrade? Wait. Sayava Pitman. It's Pitfall Harry, or Larry, or whoever he was. Anyway. This doesn't seem too threatening. There we go, plasma. Now the problem is finding a way out. Well, it looks like there's light coming from that way. You know, light doesn't mean much in a lava cave, does it? But it looked like daylight, like bluish, you know? Rather nightlight, I suppose. Oh, I should not have done this in reverse. Thankfully, the suit actually provides really good thermal protection. I don't remember. I think we may have upgraded it to provide even more. Just gotta be ready to deal with it. The repairs we're gonna need. Go. This little angle is quite hit. Oh my god. Anomalies. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, we're better off just keeping moving. That's a lot of thing. Hang on. What condition is it in? You look like a warden. It is actually in perfect condition. Perfect condition. Okay, let's start using that for the time being. Right after we just upgraded our AK. Wasn't a lot of money. Now what? I swear, it's always a 20-minute adventure, right? 20 minutes left in recording. Just gotta do this one little thing. Just gotta check out that concrete structure over there before we help out the Noontiders. Oh, I love it. But we made it. Question is, where did we make it? We're still on track. We just need to actually continue in exactly the direction we're facing. See? Letting yourself wander, you end up with profit and sausage. Oh, man. Seriously, though, I'm sure our suit has been taking quite a beating this whole time. Oh, and we've forgotten to put you away. I'm sure the physical protection helps, but yeah. We could definitely stand to find somebody who can repair all this. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it with compression, but I can see those iconic cranes in the distance. Walking through the trees at night, casting our flashlight forward. We really are invested now, huh? We are a long, long way from home. But the light of a campfire is encouraging. And the rusting hulk of an old ship. I'm hoping that fire means welcome. But the dust blowing in the breeze is making this a little bit more tense. There probably is a proper way to walk through here. I don't like the look of that. There is a light on, no, even here. Tell you what, guys, I'll help you with this. Oh, I am so glad to see people here. Where is it? You guys have excellent vision, you know that? You're literally wandering after an invisible enemy in the dark. Sorry, I thought I saw it. I think it was leaves reflecting on the water. I'll be honest, you guys shouldn't... Ow. be able to do this. Sorry for standing in your way. It also doesn't seem to be making much effort to move. Consistent blood spray. Look at that. It's actually afraid and hiding here, pinned down. Oh, we got you, sucker. I swear I didn't mean it like that, but there we go. It seems like everything does work out, and now we're hearing announcements over the loudspeaker. There were two things I feared when I saw this, and the first was that this place had been taken over by bandits. The other was that this place had been left forsaken because of some new danger. Either way, I'm sorry, what game is this again? Let's climb on board. Even after all these years, it hasn't changed a bit.
Hey, why the long faces?
Not one bit. Okay, well this is non-canon, because I'm pretty sure I killed you, or no, sorry, I killed your buddy.
Finish me off, guys, he begs. The merciful
But
wardens shoot
someone different at the helm. I suppose that's alright.
generously. As they walk away, the stalker sighs. Thanks for trying, guys.
Well, thanks for trying.
When I tell a joke, you jackasses listen. Two pals are searching their stash. Hey, we had a bottle of vodka.
That's something that's really cool, is how like NPCs will have conversations from across a space. They don't like lock onto each other Bethesda style. Hey, tell me where I can hang my hat, will ya?
First time here, huh? Don't be shy, loner. We won't bite. Visit the Sultan's once. You'll see there's no better place in all of Zaton. If you're looking for a job, got artifacts to sell, or just need a drink for the road, you've come to the right place. I know all about how this place works, and I can tell you how to make it work in your favor. Rule number 1. No trashing my shit. I'm not gonna like it. Name's Sonia, by the way. Sonia Kalina.
It's just like old times. You've definitely got the spirit.
You know coupons were invented by some smart-ass freedom guy from Rostock, right? Wasn't that long ago, but the whole zone uses them. Jobs, trades, payments, it's all coupons now. I wonder if it's human nature. Or does the zone turn anything new into something ordinary just like that?
Surprisingly insightful for a barkeep.
Take a look. You won't find this kind of stuff even on the mainland.
Why the long faces? Let me cheer you guys up.
Vodka? I'm pretty sure there's vodka out there. But anyway, what will you give me for these things? Pretty much standard barkeep stuff. I feel like I can probably get better for these. But I don't care. I'm just so glad to be here. And I'm pretty sure it's because there are certain endings for Call of Pripyat where Beard moves on, right? Well, let's see what else is the same. Owl, you're still here! Well, I guess if it works, right?
I've been here for a while now. Way back, Beard used to hang around the Skadovsk, then Sultan kicked him out, with a little help from yours truly. The Sultan went easy on Beard for old time's sake, but the likes of you better not cross him. Might find yourself on an underwater expedition in the swamps.
Okay, you want to stop talking to me through a tin can?
Shit. If it's important, Miss Kalina will tell you when to pay him a visit. She's the one to talk to if you need a job.
Okay, maybe it's not so much like old times. Always hated the Sultan. In fact, I'm pretty sure I killed him. Or at least I killed his flunky. Alright, well, maybe we'll screw him over if we can. Put this place back under old management. I wonder if Beard is actually around here somewhere. As for Owl, I always knew you were shady.
Buying or selling?
Potentially both. Yeah, you'll give me proper rates more in line with what we've seen from other vendors for these artifacts. So tell you what, even though I don't really necessarily want you to have them, you can have Whirlwind and Plasma and the rest of these. There you go, and there you go. We need to lose weight and we need to gain money, and that's quite a lot. The other one I kind of want to hold on to. Then again, we do need some pretty strong rad protection in order to use it. Alright, there's our 27,000. You can also have the echo detector because we don't need it anymore. And I think that'll be just fine for now. Oh, and you can also take all this ammo that we're not using. Although the stock of ammo that we are using has certainly gone up.
Good. Now run along.
You too. So, as with many things in the zone, our happy reunion is tinged with melancholy, but only tinged. To be honest, I'm really happy to see this place still up and running. But I think we're just about finished here. IOU to Sonia. I, Alexander Budko, promise to settle my outstanding debt to Miss Sofia Avramenko within 3 months. He's past due. Tell Chisel to have a word with him. And give him some ammo just in case. Yeah, it may be a fairly libertarian mindset around here, but they do still have ways of settling things officially. In any case, can we sleep in our old spot? It doesn't seem so. Listen, we can actually hear the metal plinking of the raindrops hitting this thing. I can imagine it wouldn't be too hard to fall asleep on board this vessel. I mean, it's a rusted wreck, and even here people have managed to make something, even for all this time. Who are you? You're Chisel, the local enforcer?
Why, hello there. We've got some well-off champs around here. The kind that got an artifact in every pocket, you know. But you gotta get him before the mutants do. That's some tough competition, man.
So in other words, you're an admitted robber. And you, Picker. Grocery list, holiday shopping. For the celebration, 1/crossed out for 2 bottles of vodka per person, 3 bottles of beer, 1 sausage, 2 cans of food, 2 loaves of bread, 1 condensed milk, and shared food stash, canned food and vegetables. Having it renamed the Sultansk is something I will work towards rectifying. And hey, we can fall asleep right here. I guess we got tired of trying to sleep on that rolled up bedroll. Oh man, this place is gonna need some fixing up and some new management, I think. But all of that will have to wait until next time. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.